in conversation with Roshni Nadar Malhotra, the chairperson of HCLTech. Thank you very much for talking to Moneycontrol. Roshni, take us through the focus areas for HCL this year, from software to chips, to your other philanthropic initiatives. You have a lot on your plate. So take us through what you're going to be focusing on.
So I think let me just start by the quarter which has gone by, and I think we've shown industry-leading growth, and buoyed by the growth that we've had in software, the growth that we've had in our IT services, engineering services really leading the pack. And, so I think the focus is just to stay on course. We have a certain growth rate that we've, guided to the market. And over the next quarter, at least, we're going to stick to that. And then we'll see for the next year. But at the moment, the focus is the next quarter. And so that's on HCLTech, on the philanthropic endeavors. I think we just announced today here at the WEF, the Aquapreneurs Innovation Initiative, the next 10 Aquapreneurs. We announced 10 last year. So we've committed 15 million over 5 years here at Uplink with WEF to identify 50 aquapreneurs, so people working in freshwater innovation from all over the world. So, yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah.
Right. With respect to your JV with Foxconn, take us a little through that, and why is it strategic for you?
So I think
it's interesting because HCL's journey actually started with hardware before foraying into software.
Yeah. So I think, so as you said that, our journey in manufacturing and hardware started in the 1970s. But I think as we've evolved as a group and as the company HCL Technologies, what has been very core to our DNA is our engineering and core services. And one of the focus areas, even within the engineering services, is the work that we do in semiconductor design. And, we work with all the big players in the world. Although this particular, partnership with Foxconn is the HCL group, not HCLTech, but there are adjacencies, and we'll let you know as it evolves. But yeah, engineering and manufacturing is very core to the DNA of HCL. So yeah, we've partnered for an OSAT, but outsourced semiconductor assembly and testing, yes. And it's still a work in progress.
Right. When can we get an update on, when this goes on stream? What updates can we expect next on this?
So I think, we've just, Foxconn actually announced, HCL didn't, and then everyone picked it up. But it's still early days. I think we haven't even figured out a location yet within India. But there is already, because of the manufacturing push that the government is giving in India, I think there is an ecosystem which is getting created even around semiconductors. So I think we have to watch this space, and we have to see where the manufacturing, where the supply chains, where all of it actually eventually culminates, because I think that's strategically very important for OSAT.
Finally, Roshni, how are you studying AI, thinking about how you're going to apply this or make the HCL group AI ready?
So I think at HCL Technologies, we do have about 170 Gen AI labs and use cases that we're working with our customers across different industries. So, the go-to market is still in the state where you're figuring out how generative AI will actually be beneficial to your customers. And I think for the customers to really reap the best benefit of generative AI, a lot of the conversations that we're having around is their data infrastructure, their data strategy, cloud, cybersecurity. And so that's one part of it. And then the other is, of course, upskilling our workforce in the new skills which are in generative AI.
Right. On that note, thank you very much for talking to us, Roshni.